Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see here, I have some chicken looking like it's soaking. Actually, I've already washed it really good, and now I have it soaking in vinegar and salt to tenderize it and to do more cleaning of it. So hang in there. I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare this chicken. Okay guys, so I've washed and I've seasoned my chicken. So I'm just going to drop the chicken down in here. I don't have that much grease in here because basically I'm just want to brown the chicken. And no, I'm not deep frying the chicken. Do not mention deep fry because my husband will get excited.
Yes, ma'am.
You hear him in the background talking about yes, ma'am. The only thing I'm going to do here, I'm just browning the chicken. I should have, hopefully I have enough for, I got 10 legs here, so I'm going to make some room. So again, I'm just browning this. I seasoned this with salt-free seasoning. Supreme Tradition. I get this at the Dollar Tree. This has no salt in it. See, salt-free. So I'm going to let this brown. And then when it's time to turn this over, then I'll come back. Okay, this is what it looks like so far. I've already turned it over. So I'm just going to let it cook on this side over here. I want the darkness and the crispiness on the chicken just like you see it. That's how I want it. Except I'm going to let it move on. I'm going to let it not move on. Who's messing with my music? Okay, somebody's calling in. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Hold on. Okay, thank you, love. Okay, guys, so far this is what we have. The as far as browning the chicken, this is Andrew. If you don't stop. My husband brought me some flowers for Easter, and he's. I'm not fussing. I'm not fussing. So anyway, people, don't pay him any attention. See. Okay, so now that it's browning, this is where I like it. I can brown more, but I'm gonna finish letting this cook. Okay, DJ, thank you. Now DJ said he's going upstairs. So I'm gonna finish letting this cook just a couple of more minutes. I'm gonna put the top on this for a few minutes, and then I'll be back. Okay, I am back. I have the top on the chicken, and I had turned down the fire down low. What I'm getting ready to do now, I'm going to do a base for the chicken. This is just one of the bases that I use. It's called Chicken Base from First Street. I get it from Smart and Final. So with this, and I have my 4-cup, I think this is 4-cup. Yep, my 4-cup measuring cup. So what I'm going to do is take, and that's hot water in here. This is hot water. So I'm going to take a nice big tablespoon of that. And that's all I need from that. Okay? And then what I do with that, I just, okay, I'm just stirring that up. And while the base is melting, I'm just going to add more flavors to it. Okay? I do not measure. Those of you who know me, I got parsley flakes. I do not measure. Add a little black pepper. And what this is going to do, this is basically going to, it's going to be the juice for the chicken. Chopped chives. Okay. Garlic. And I'm going to turn this fire down all the way on low. What is this? Garlic? Yeah. Oh my God, this one is so hard to do. Ugh. So put some garlic in there. And then some onion powder. Ugh. Okay. Now with this, I'm just going to stir this up. Now this chicken base, it is roasted chicken, meat and chicken broth. Now this has salt in it. Okay, so I'm trying to be careful on the salts. Okay, so this is what I'm doing as far as making this is really going to end up being a gravy when it's all done. Okay. So hold on. I'm gonna let this finish marinating just a little bit so I can get all those flavors in there, and then we're gonna pour this on the chicken. Hold on. Okay, let's go ahead on and put the base on our chicken. Okay, I've been stirring and stirring. Also, I just added a little of the curds to my chicken as well, to this base as well. So let's pour this on there. Yeah. I want all my flavor. Look at all that at the bottom. You a lie. Give me all of it. Okay. So I poured all that in there. So this is what it looks like so far. And y'all already know what I'm getting ready to do, right? Y'all already know. This is the last of what I have too. My cut vegetables. I'm adding that in, my fresh vegetables. I went to the store today to buy some more, more veggies to make some more veggie mix. This is so much easier. Okay, so I got that in there. Boom. And yes, ooh, that's gonna be good. So this is another way of what you can call smothering chicken as well, except without the frying and all the grease. And yeah, this is another way. Now, okay, now also guys, what I've done, I just rough chopped some onion and bell pepper. So I'm just gonna add that in. Okay. And then let me get a spoon. Get a spoon so I can get all that, mix all that together. Okay. It smells good already. Yes, it does. Yes, Lord. Now I'm going to start letting this cook. I'm going to turn the fire up high so I can get this going at a rapid boil. And then I'm going to turn it down to medium heat and just let it cook. Then I'm gonna taste the roux on it. I call it roux. I'm gonna taste the juice or the roux on it to see if it's okay. I may have to add salt to it because only thing that had salt in it was that the chicken base. So I will be back. Hey guys, I forgot. Look at here. Boom, mushrooms. All right, adding some mushrooms to that. Ooh, Now I'm trying to figure out what am I going to cook with this. Okay, so this is actually Saturday before Easter. Okay, so I'm going to put the top on that. I have my fire up high, and I'm going to wipe my stove down, and I'm gonna get that going to a good boil. Okay, while the chicken is at a rapid boil and it is cooking, I am going to put on my green beans, frozen green beans. Oh, wrong way. And these are the Italian cut green beans. Put that in the garbage bowl. One jumped overboard. I'm just gonna drop that in there. Okay. Put that in my garbage bowl. Okay. To that, I'm going to add some garlic and parsley. This is by either Bodea or Badea, whichever one. Nobody really knows how that's pronounced. So I'm just going to drop some of that in there. I like this here because you can actually see the garlic. Okay. And then I'm going to put some salt-free seasoning in it. And I can go ahead on and turn my fire on this one. Okay. Okay, let's see. What the heck? Salt and pepper. Oh, that's enough. Okay. All right. I know we got the butter police out there. Yeah, we got the butter police. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes, because I cook with real butter. Yes, I do. And let me fill that up with some water now. I have different ways I cook my green beans. It's never the same way all the time. I know one way I like to cook it is either with a smothered turkey wing or ham hock. I don't do too much ham hocks, but I will cook it that way. And then another way I will cook my green beans, and I always do frozen because canned is not good for me, is what's the other way? Oh, I fry a couple of strips of bacon, and then from there, you know, put the beans in it and saute the beans in the bacon, and then add onions and fresh garlic. Yeah. All right, so that's on. I'm gonna let that go ahead on and do what it do. Okay. In the meantime, I don't know if you guys can see, but that's what the chicken is looking like so far. Okay, I'll bring it back. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer, and then I'll bring it back in frame for you guys to see. But oh my God, it smells so good up in here. I think I may have to start doing Lisa's Uber Eats. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, let's check to see what our chicken looks like so far. Oh, that looks good. Yes. It has browned a little bit. So this is what it's looking like so far. I've let it cook for about a good 20 minutes, and basically the chicken is basically done. So what I'm gonna do with that, I'm gonna get over here. These are my testing spoons, y'all. And taste this and see what it tastes like without me burning my mouth. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. It's tasting really good. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to thicken this up with a little bit of, I'm gonna make a cornstarch slurry with it. Oh my goodness, let me see. Y'all hold on. So I'm putting me some cornstarch. I'm putting some cornstarch in a mason jar because I'm gonna make a slurry with this. Okay. Okay, that's my slurry right there. I'm gonna shake that up, and I'm gonna pour this in there a little bit at a time, and that's gonna thicken up the gravy. And ooh, it's so good. So I guess I'm gonna have to just go ahead and make some rice with this, because if my husband see this gravy, he's gonna want some rice. I guarantee you. He's gonna be asking what rice. So I'm just gonna pour this in there like this. Some people use flour. You can use flour. Sometimes I use flour. Today I'm lazy. Lazy. This is a lazy Saturday. Saturday before Easter. Okay. And I think my beans are going real good over there. I may have to make a little bit more of the slurry for this. I think I am. Okay. Let me check on these beans over here. Because they over here making all this noise. Okay, that's coming along. The beans are coming along. Okay, so this is what our chicken looked like so far. Oh, well, it's thickening up. I may not have to make more for it. It's thickening up. But I do want it a little bit more thicker than this. So what I'm going to do, I am going to add some more cornstarch slurry to it. Hey, sweetie.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, I'm going to add some more slurry to that.
That's fresh water.
Yeah, that's fresh water. Okay. I'm gonna have to open up a new cornstarch. Okay, so you guys hold on. Okay, hold on. So I made some more cornstarch slurry, and this should really thicken it up. Ooh, yes, that's good right there. So that's gonna thicken it up a little bit more. So I'm going to finish letting that cook. In the meantime, I'm going to probably just go ahead and put on some rice. Because I know when my husband tastes this gravy, he going to want some rice.
Absolutely.
See, you hear that? So I'm going to go ahead and put some rice on because I don't want to have to sedate him if I don't put on the rice. So chicken is thickening up and the beans are going. And I'm going to get ready to put a little rice on the stove. I made some seasoned rice the other day. Maybe I'll make some seasoned rice. I'll let you guys see how I make the seasoned rice. Okay, so hold on. Okay, guys, so the chicken is thickening up. In the meantime, I have some rice on the stove. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some yellow seasoned rice. So, let's see here. Now, whenever I make this, I make it different types of ways every time I make it. So, right now I'm just gonna put in. Let's see. I'm gonna put in some complete seasoning. So I'm seasoning the rice. I can't put any more salt because this has salt in it. So that's complete seasoning. And then let's see here. I'm gonna put in some salt-free seasoning. So again, like I said, when you guys are using your seasonings, be really careful because a lot of your seasonings have salt in it, and you don't want your you don't want your food to be salty. Okay, let me open up my big baby over here, and I'm going to add some parsley flakes to this. And normally I put it in some of my vegetables, my veggie mix that I have in the refrigerator, but I'm all out. I use the rest on that chicken. So parsley flakes. I'm gonna put in some chives. I know the season police is looking like, what is she doing? Yeah, I'm seasoning my rice. And then this rice is gonna end up yellow. Why? Because I'm putting some turmeric in it as well. Now with this rice, as it's cooking, you're gonna have to constantly kind of stir it up a little bit. So those of you who say you're not supposed to stir your rice while it's cooking, well, this one here, you're gonna have to stir while it is cooking, okay? So now what I'm doing, I'm mixing everything all together. Let me see where my fire is. Okay, I'm gonna turn my fire up just a little bit because I want this to start, I want it to start cooking a little bit fast, but once it starts doing that, I'm gonna constantly keep stirring it so it won't stick, because it will start sticking because of all the seasonings that's in there. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so I'm gonna put that put this spoon to the side. Okay. Close up my cabinets. Okay, let's look and see what these green beans look like. Where's my green bean spoon? Green bean spoon, there it is. So in the green beans, I only have the garlic and parsley seasoning in this, and I have a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and Lots of butter. Oh, I love butter. I may add some more butter to it. Okay, and butter. Now those are the frozen green beans, so they take a little while to cook. Okay, our chicken is, oh yes, the gravy has really thickened up on that chicken. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish letting all this cook, and then once this rice starts doing what it's gonna do, I'm gonna come back so you guys can see what it looks like when it's doing what it's doing. But this is your seasoned rice. Most people call it, say it's this is my yellow rice. I don't buy yellow rice out of the store. Okay. The rice I'm using here is the Manhattan rice. And what I do, I clean my rice. I clean it real good till the water is clear. And then I add water to it. I take all the starch off of it. Okay. Now also what I'm going to do here, okay, and Grease Police don't have a fit. Grease Police do not have a fit. I'm going to add just a little bit of oil to this. Okay, just a little bit. That is the canola extra virgin olive oil, as you can see. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that to it. Okay. Plus I like experimenting. Oh, I'm getting rice everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna let that cook, and then I'll be back. Now the rice is boiling. It has a good boil to it. So now this is a good time to just mix it up to make sure all the seasonings are going through it. A lot of the water has boiled off of it though. That's what I want. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a little bit more water onto this. And then I'm going to put a top on it, and then I'm going to let it smother. I'm adding just a little bit more water onto it. Then I'm turning the stove down. Turn the fire down low. And I'm just going to let that smother. Just make sure what I'm doing here, I'm making sure that all my seasonings are all the way throughout the rice. You see how yellow that is? Okay. All right, now I'm going to put a top on it and turn the fire down low. Turn your fire down. Okay. Uh-oh. Am I on the right one? Yep. I know, honey. That do look good, huh? Yeah. Okay, so I'm turning my fire down low, and I'm just going to let that cook for another 10 minutes. And then I'll come back and show you. Okay, guys, so this is the end result. Rice is done. Green beans are done. And the chicken is done. Okay, that's the yellow rice. Green beans. With all that garlic in it, butter, a little salt, a little pepper, okay? And then the chicken. Okay? My hubby is not ready to eat yet. I was going to plate him up some, but he is not ready to eat yet. So, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys try this yellow rice. You're going to like it. No. Yes, sweetie. No. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my son. The boy stay hungry. Anyway, this is it. Our chicken, our seasoned rice, and our green beans. So anyway, leave a comment down below. I had a couple of ladies ask me about doing a question and answer video. I can do that. I'll just leave my my email address in the description below. Please feel free to ask whatever questions you would like to ask. A lot of the young I'm sorry. What is he? Okay, so you guys, there are hummingbirds outside fighting over the hummingbird feeder. I don't know what I created. I didn't know it was the hummingbird, they thugs. They are straight up thugs. Ooh. Okay, so anyway, let me stay focused. So anyway, I'm going to leave my email address in the description below. Feel free to ask any questions you want to ask. Personal questions, no, I will not be answering those questions. I do have about 5 or 6 questions that a couple of ladies have asked me about in previous videos. So again, leave your comments down below. Remember, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Remember John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Bye for now.